Welcome back, YouTube. Wonderful, beautiful day here in Kentucky. A little bit hot, a little bit muggy. Wonderful, wonderful day to be alive. We have a lot to be thankful for. Cryptocurrency markets seem to be rebounding a little bit. Last time I checked, not looked at it much today. Monero price is going back up. I wished I'd bought some more when it was down below 200, but I didn't. I was waiting to see how low it would go. A couple of weeks ago, we got a report that Wall Street was fixing to start buying heavily cryptocurrencies. This will just show you how much the markets are manipulated. They are extremely, extremely manipulated. Extremely manipulated. When that report came out, the cryptocurrency markets was all pretty high. But then as soon as that word kind of hit the street that a lot of your big Wall Street institutions was going to start buying into it, crypto market just crashed. I mean, it just crashed. So that goes to show how manipulated even the crypto markets are. These guys, they crash these markets anytime they want to, just like they raise them anytime they want to. It's just part of it. If you're going to be an investor, if you're going to be a trader, you've got to understand. Oh, I just thought I hit that biker. He almost come right over on me. You've got to understand how manipulated these markets are. I didn't really think the markets was that manipulated until I read the book by Ted Warren, How to Make the Stock Market Make Money for You. It goes into how manipulated the markets are. And that is that is an important thing to know. Because if you don't realize the manipulation, you're going to be sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, why does this happen? Oh my gosh, I done all the fundamentals. They just made a profit, when they come out with their earnings report, they had a profit. Why is my stock crashing? Well, all that happens is because of manipulation. And if you can't wrap your head around the manipulation and the fact that they're going to make you lose money so that they win, or they're going to crash the market so that they can buy in, or crash a particular stock so they can buy in, you really need to question whether or not you need to be investing in the markets. Ted Warren's book really goes into that. I don't know if any other markets go in, stock market books go into that or not, but Ted Warren's book really goes into it thoroughly. It's probably one reason why they tried to kill the book and have it completely banned. Fortunately, though, in that time when they were trying to get it banned, you just had all these books and stuff being banned over there in Germany, and stuff like that was still kind of fresh on people's mind. That's how old this book is. So, in a previous video, I was discussing how it was similar to. I lost my train of thought. I'm thirsty. Good old pink lemonade. But anyway, last video I was discussing how Ted Warren's book was banned, but they were trying to ban it and really suppress the sales, because this book can change your life. But like I said, now I remember my train of thought. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. But this book was written before like all your Facebooks and Amazons and all these Google and all these CIA agencies and FBI and NSA, all these alphabet agencies of our federal government being linked to businesses like this. Now, yeah, you did see some CIA businesses getting a lot of pumps and dumps and crash and burns and stuff like that in the stock market. If you follow the Bush family, you will see that firsthand. all these businesses and stuff that they supposedly owned was just really CIA fronts, and the way they raised money to do these operations and to do these things. The CIA just said, hey, we're going to put this stock out there, we're going to create this company, put it on the market, and we're going to get a bunch of investors' money. And basically just, they probably had some insiders that made some money, but a lot of times they just, pumped up the stock and dumped it, and the CIA pulled their money out of it. It's one way that they make money for their covert operations other than just the drug trade, which is pretty much obvious now. I mean, it's bad to say that your government's pumping in drugs and then throwing the people that distribute them for them in jail and everything else. And I am very anti-drug. So that's not what I'm saying. But I'm not saying I'm pro-drug. I'm anti-drug. But it is what it is. But anyway, check out that book. I'll leave a link below in the description. You can I'll leave a link below in the description, and you can holy cow, we've had a big wreck up here. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's sad. It's a very bad spot right here. People pulled out in front of people. People pull out in front of people here all the time. Very dangerous. Somebody's been hurt. But anyway, I'll leave a link in the description below. Please check it out. We're also looking for guests for the podcast. I've not got a podcast out in 2 weeks. I know. I filmed a whole big bunch of videos for YouTube all in one day to try to get them out there. And that way we would have some content going up on YouTube daily. But I have not got a podcast together, and I need to get that together. I've also been looking at other things, like starting my own TV channel. They got a good deal going on right now with Roku TV. So that'll be considered, or Amazon TV. That way we could put the podcast and everything on there on one channel. Maybe get some other content providers providing content for us. And just see what it does. Yeah, it's a big leap. It's a big thing. It's a big chance. I don't know exactly what to do. I'm not going to lie and say I do. But there was this thing I read somewhere that said, when opportunities come along, take the opportunity and figure everything else out on the backside. Just say yes to it and figure out everything else on the backside. And that may be what we do. We may just go ahead. I know some other YouTubers and stuff. I might be able to get them on board, and that way we can just create some content and get it out there on our own TV channel and see what happens. Because as they tighten down things, they tighten down free speech. Eventually, we're not going to be allowed on YouTube. I mean, it's like next to impossible to get monetized on YouTube anymore. And it's just next to impossible. They suppress your videos. If you say anything they don't like, they'll get you for false information or anything else. There's absolutely no freedom of speech here, unfortunately. And so that's something I'm thinking about. Just taking the content, leaving it on YouTube, but taking the content that I have on YouTube and just going ahead and putting it on my own channel. It's something to pray about, something to think about. Also, we're needing guests for the podcast. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We will be trying to get some guests on the podcast. Try to increase some things there a little bit. But thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. Please hit the like button and subscribe. We need to get our subscribers up. We've lost some subscribers lately. But it is what it is. You're going to gain a few and lose a few. But God bless everybody. Take care. Have a great weekend.